Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, wherever you may be. My name's Paula Fern. I'm from Manchester in the UK, and I am a member of Team Dragonflies, and we bring you affordable travel all around the world. And I'm going to be explaining really briefly as to how we do that. We help people save thousands and thousands of pounds on global travel, and it's all luxury travel as well. So you're soon going to find out what I mean. Now, the company that we're partnered with has been around over 11 years now. You can see the CEO and his beautiful wife there, David and Adela Hart. We have our headquarters in Temecula, California, and we've also got a head office in Madrid, Spain for our European contingent. We are in 65 countries all around the world. And what David and Adela had the vision of doing was bringing affordable travel to those people that may think that traveling the world in luxury is out of reach. And they're family led, they're heart led, hence the name. And they are very passionate about helping people realize their dreams. And so they came up with an idea of how to access affordable travel and make it accessible for everyone. Now, it's interesting because we've been around 11 years. Most companies that start business don't make it through the first three or four. And thinking about it, our business is huge, but it's not as big as you might think. And we are still relatively unknown in the wider mainstream communities within travel. So we're making it our mission to get bigger and get bolder. And that's exactly what we're doing. And I'll show you how we're doing that in a moment. But if you think about franchises, like let's think about Starbucks, for example. It took 16 years for Starbucks to have 17 franchises, 17 shops. If you look at Starbucks now, it's everywhere. There isn't anywhere that you might go that doesn't have a Starbucks. And so we're 11 years old, but relatively not new, but we're relatively unknown. So when you're looking at something that we have available, we've already got that staying power because we passed the 3-4 year mark. And we've already got the ability to know exactly how the industry works, and we're growing year upon year. We had a 400% increase within our company overall during the pandemic, believe it or not, even though everyone was grounded, they saw the value of what we have purely because we're looking at future travel. So we're not helping people, we're not booking travel on behalf of other people. We're actually looking for those that book independently. And we sometimes have a bit of a joke within the community that there's a lot of people, most people, in fact, these days, go ahead and search for their own trips, and they search for the stays and the hotels and the resorts. And they're actually unpaid travel agents, in effect. Um, and a lot of travel agents are seeing the value of what we have, and they're actually moving over from that way of booking travel because this is the new way of doing things. And it's having a massive impact within the industry. And I'm going to go into more detail as to how we do that. Something you may not know, 95% of those search engines that you might search for your travel on are owned by just two companies. So when you're pulling up your search to go to the Canary Islands, to go and visit Jamaica, you're looking on two different search engines. The likelihood of them being owned by the same company is very, very high. Do you think you're getting the better deal, or are they trying to play us off against ourselves? Let's have a look at this.
If you've ever booked travel using Orbitz, Expedia, Priceline, Trivago, or one of the others, you're overpaying every time you use them. You're going to want to see this and learn how you can benefit from this knowledge.
You go to online travel sites and scour them looking for the best hotel deal. you may be actually wasting your time.
I've used Expedia, Trivago, there's Booking.com.
Always looking for a bargain. I like to see the red numbers that make you think like you're getting a good deal.
But that may not be the case.
Almost all those sites are owned by one of two companies.
According to the nonprofit Consumers Checkbook, Expedia and Booking Holdings owns 95% of third-party booking sites. That means shopping around may be a waste of time, and Checkbook says calling the hotel directly won't land you a better deal. They're hesitant to undercut the booking site.
Now, what we have available is completely independent of those booking sites. It's a completely different travel system, and it's completely independent of everything that you've ever known in terms of travel. But the prices that we bring back cannot be beaten. And the way our system works, it has three different aspects to it. And I'm going to go through each individual aspect of our membership in a second. The things that we have available that you can get discounted, you can see there. It's affordable every single time. You can go to a show, you can go and stay in a hotel, you can hire a car, you can go out and eat, you can go shopping, buy presents for your kids at Christmas. Anything you can think of that you want to purchase, you can get discounted. Now, the way our system works is through what we call the Netflix of travel. So that's kind of what we are. You pay a monthly subscription, but you're not getting movies for that. You're getting affordable travel, and you're getting access to a premium product without the premium price tag. So if we go into the first thing that we have available to us as members, we have a wholesale booking engine. So the search engines that I've already mentioned, it's exactly the same as that. But what it brings back, it's programmed to bring back prices without any commission added to it. Now, whenever I look on here, it never fails to amaze me how much travel agents and other travel agencies, how much commission they add to each booking. I understand why they do to an extent. They have overheads. They have a lot more outgoings. They have £1 million, $1 million advertising on the TV, on billboards, all sorts. We don't need any of that. Everything we do is through word of mouth. So you can see there on just one booking, you can save £537 being a member of our site. So this is a family studio in Portugal for 1 week for 2 adults, 2 children. Booking.com price is £1,359. Our price, $822. It's a massive difference. It's the same date, the very same room, and you're going to save over £500 on that one. Now, that's a trip that our business partners and mentors, Daryl and Maria Roberts, took to the Konakai Resort and Spa. You can see the details on the screen there. It looks absolutely beautiful. And Daryl and Maria, you might recognize from some of the videos you've already seen. They are friends of ours, and they help us within this business and within this industry. They've got a fountain of knowledge that I always tap into. Now, they are away for the majority of the time. They go to all sorts of beautiful locations, and they use their membership every single time. So this is a trip that they took, and our price was $515. what it should have been if you'd have gone through a traditional route such as booking.com is 1,557. So you're saving, when you do the workings out on that and moving that from dollars to pounds, the amount you save from that booking alone is £837. And you could see from the video, it's a beautiful place. And it's a really effective way of booking your travel whenever you want to go, at your convenience, but also keeping some of that money back in your pocket rather than giving it to someone else to spend. Some other examples I can show you if you come and ask me. So we've got lots of examples. That was our first part of our membership, our member site, our search engine. These here you see are our second aspect of our membership. They are what we call getaways. Now, when I mentioned about the subscription you pay each month, what you pay is doubled up by the company and returned to you in the form of points. Now, what you can do then is redeem those points against trips like this. There are thousands to choose from. And you can see from some of the prices there how effective it is. This is like, we give you the doorway to allow you to access travel that you can afford to go on. You're not getting into debt to go on a trip with your children. You don't need to have a credit card to be able to go away on holiday, on vacation each year. It's affordable for everyone. So there's a studio there in the Canary Islands. If you were to go and book it at a retail rate, £800. For us as members, because we have access to this absolutely exclusive, incredible membership, £6, and that's for a week's stay, 7 nights, 8 days. Cabo San Lucas, 1-bedroom suite, £1,043 you'd be paying to a booking engine. Our member rate is £119. And we've got Orlando. Now, how amazing this is Orlando. Lots of families want to go there and take their children. These places are bucket list places. You can get a 2-bed suite. You're going to pay retail £920 for that. But through us, as a member, with our exclusive club, you're going to pay £114. If you see the hashtag down there at the bottom, we are not a timeshare. This is a common question that's asked of us. Now, we don't have a contract, so there's no contract. You're not signing your life away. You're not obliged to do anything with your membership other than use it to your best ability and take your family wherever they want to go and save money. That's all you're obligated to do, just save money. Now, that was a trip that I took with my family. It was a getaway. So what I did was I had my membership and I paid my subscription each month. There is a way to get that subscription for free, which I'll be covering nearer the end. And I have, in fact, I joined a company and I paid for 2 months. I've never paid a subscription since. And I've been with the company for 4.5 years. So you still get all the benefits of your membership, even when you get a free membership, but more on that later. But what I did with the points that were accruing over the months that I paid for that subscription, that I had that subscription available to me each month, I banked those points and kept them. And then I redeemed them against this trip. We went to Pine Lake in Carnforth. You can see they are pine lodges that you stay in. It's beautiful. My son, my eldest son, actually, he's a teenager, and this doesn't normally come from teenage mouths, but he said it was the best holiday that he's ever been on. Now, if you were to book this through a normal search engine, you'd be paying £1,271. I paid £654.65. It's 47% at least saving. And overall, I saved £617 on this trip. And all I did was access my membership, let my points build up, and then I redeemed my points against this trip. And you can see how much it buys down the amount that you have to pay. It's a massive, massive saving. So that's our Getaways. The third option we have available through our membership are our world tours. Now, this is curated group travel. So although with the search engine, that's not connected to your points, so it's separate to your points, but it's one of the aspects you can use. Your search engine, you choose the dates, you choose where you want to go. With your Getaways, which are for you and your family and friends, you choose where you want to go and you choose the dates. But what I will make you aware of is there is some flexibility around those dates. So you can choose, although you can choose the dates you want to go, it's usually the date falls within 7 days either side of the date that you want to go. So be aware that some flexibility is required. I've never had an issue with the dates that I wanted, but be aware of that. Now, world tours are different in so much that they are set. So the dates that we have available for world tours are set, and they are set that way because everyone that is a member of our club goes on these world tours, and they meet up either for business if they choose, and they can meet the CEO and some of our top earners within the company and learn some stuff from them, learn how to build their business if that's what they're doing, because there is a business opportunity attached to this, which is completely optional. Or they can go and enjoy, look at those rates. They can enjoy paying £289 for 5 days in Venice with breakfast included. So there's no pressure to go and do anything. You can go on a world tour, which I've done, and I'll show you in a moment. And you don't have to go and see anyone. Sometimes there's no one there anyway, other than fellow travelers that are members of our club. But sometimes we do hold very special events, such as in Madrid recently, we've had an event where there were thousands of people there, and it's like a meetup for our company. And we've had events in Las Vegas and all sorts of stuff, but it's entirely optional as to whether you choose to do it. Now, the world tours are connected to those points. So I mentioned when you pay your monthly subscription, the amount is doubled up by the company, returned to you in points. You use those points for this and for the Getaway. So this is also for your points. You can see some of the rates there. £79 for 6 days in a 5-star hotel in Dubai. Absolutely phenomenal. Montego Bay, all inclusive. It's so special. Everything you're eating, everything you're drinking, snacks. You never need to leave the resort if you don't want to. Montego Bay, Jamaica, 5 days in a 5-star resort, £490. If you were to pay for that elsewhere, £1,370. The Dubai trip, that should be £3,000, over £3,000. You're going to pay £79. So you can see just how effective our travel system is. And something that is absolutely incredible and something to remember while I show you the next video is these trips for world tours and Getaways are prepaid in advance. So our company is completely debt-free. Everything you see is completely paid for. The Getaways and world tours are available to us. They are in a live inventory. So when someone books a trip, then for the Getaways that you've already seen, another trip is put in there. For the world tours, there's a limited number for each. So there's lots, including that Dubai trip and the Venice trip, that's sold out very quickly. Because there's a limited number, but everything that you see for Getaways and world tours is prepaid in advance. So you never have to have any concerns or worries about losing your trip because it's already been covered. Now that was a trip to Budapest that I took last November with Daryl Gorman. It was absolutely incredible, beautiful place. You can see the price there. I'm not going to go through the price, but we saved £500. Not only that, on the video, I've purposely shared with you some of the experiences that we had. So we went on a open top bus. We got a discount for that. Remember at the beginning, I showed you all those different things you can get discounts for, activities, car hire. Our transfers from the airport, we got discounts on. I parked in a long stay car park whilst we were away. That had a huge discount on. We went on a Danube nighttime river trip. That was discounted because of our membership. And we went on a walking tour of the castle district within Budapest. That was also discounted. So everything that you do on a vacation, on a holiday, on a trip, on anything that you're doing, you will save money. Every single thing that you do, you will save money on it. Now, there's 3 memberships to choose from. The silver, first on that list, that membership looks very attractive, looks very interesting. Please be aware that only gives you access to the search engine. So that's going to be ideal if you're only having a couple of weekends away each year, maybe. The second membership and the third membership, however, they are very interesting because they give you access to every single thing that I've just talked about. The only difference between those two is how quickly you can get access to the huge, huge discounts. So the titanium membership that you can see there, you can see there's a one-time payment, and then each month it's around £54 each month, and you're going to get up from 50% savings on getaways and world tours. With the platinum membership, you can see how different that is and how much bigger that is, because your points accrue much quicker, and you're going to get 80% savings on getaways and world tours. Now those are guidelines, because when I have looked on my platinum membership, I have before now received 94% discount, 96% discount. I'm going to be booking a trip very soon where I'm receiving 100% discount, and I'll just be paying for the government taxes. So you can see how effective this membership is, because it makes sure that you can afford to go on your dream trips, wherever it is that you might want to go. Nothing is out of reach with our membership. Now, I mentioned earlier about getting a free membership. It's really simple to do. It's really easy to do. And it's something that most of our members do. Not everyone, and it's entirely up to you. It's completely optional. But if you wanted to have a free membership, all you need to do is take advantage of our referral program. Now, as a platinum member, you refer 3 platinum members through your membership. You're then in a position that you're getting paid from the company every single day. And the amount you're getting paid after 30 days equates to the same amount that your membership costs. So you're then in the plus. You have no outgoings, and yet you can enjoy the benefits of the huge reductions in bookings that we have. Now, think about it this way as well. It's interesting because those 3 people, they're probably going to want the same. And what's interesting about this, it organically grows. And we've got many members of our team that didn't ever have an intention of making it into a business. I'm going to let you into a little bit of a secret. They never intended to have a business. They just wanted to enjoy affordable travel. And what's happened over time is they've unfortunately built a business because it's happened organically. They've shared the trips they've been on. Who doesn't share their travel photos? Everybody shares their travel photos on social media. And that's what they did because they naturally would do that. But what's also happened is people have gone to them and said, how much was that? Because that looks amazing. Well, actually, I saved 80%. How? Let me show you. So simple. And then when people see this, they jump on it but they also consider having a free membership. Not everyone does. I have members that are quite happy with their platinum memberships, just enjoying the benefits that they've got because they are saving thousands each time they travel. But if you do want to do that, it's always there. And our team specializes in that. So if you want help with that, we are always open to help. Just to give you a bit of a rundown as to how a platinum membership works. So when you enroll, when you start your membership, you're going to get 250 points. Then you'll receive 250 points every single month. And as those points grow, you are then in a position to buy down those trips. One of them was £6 for a week, if you remember. What we do give a guideline on is you're looking at maybe 4 or 5 months before you can get, say, that £6 for a week trip to the Canaries. But if you're having that membership for free, like I did, it's no hindrance, is it? It's no bother. It's not anything to worry about. Now, here's just a really easy way of seeing how our membership works and how the different parts of it fit together. So there's a World Tour 5-star hotel. Looks absolutely stunning, if I do say so myself. Now, the retail rate for this place, if you were to go and pay through a travel agent or through a travel search engine, would be $2,831. Now, we, as a members club, will give it you through the search engine. Remember that search engine, not connected to the monthly points that we get, the search engine, which is a standalone product. $949 you would get that for. But if you had a platinum membership and your points are adding up, you got 250 points each month. When you reach 1,300 points, all you have to pay is $299. And it's not just the room you're paying for with these trips. Most of the time, with world tours especially, you will be getting things like hidden extras. So you might get breakfast. Our Budapest trip, if you saw on the video, one of the videos pans around the room where there's lots of beautiful food. We got a cooked breakfast, and then we could go and raid the buffet area of the breakfast. And we did, so that we had some lunch while we went out. It was like staying half board, but we only paid for breakfast with our stay. But this hotel includes a daily buffet breakfast, ocean view. Sometimes when you're going to places like this, you're on a search engine, you think the only place you can actually afford is one of the rooms that are inside, doesn't have much of a view, it might be facing a wall. We make sure you get the best views, and you're not paying a massive amount for them, because we've got that exclusivity. Something to think about. If you have any questions about anything that you've seen here, please go back to the person that has introduced you to our wonderful community. We're always on hand to answer any questions. We like questions. We like to be able to help people, and we want to get you traveling the world for less. It's affordable travel and it's available to everyone. So come and speak to us. But thank you so much for being here. Take care.